Thank you, Greg, and I just want to thank God and thank my wife. I forgot to thank her when I got baptized.
That's
So to keep it short, lifelong atheist and very struggle with depression and anger and a lot of different issues growing up. My sister Crystal, about 3 years ago, asked me and my wife to start going to RiverLife, and so we did. And we went to RiverLife on and off when you guys used to be in that middle school, Washington Middle School, in the auditorium, lunchroom, and it was always very welcoming. And I was kind of a proud atheist. I was telling everyone I'm here at church and I don't believe in God, but I was talking to people and everyone was really welcoming and relaxed, and they weren't really, they didn't treat me any differently, and they were still very warm to me. And my wife was always embarrassed because I was telling everyone I don't believe in God. I'm at church. I go to church. Like, why are you telling everybody this? I'm like, I don't know. Just this is what I feel. I want to kind of engage in debate. And about 3 months ago, my job transferred me to go work at 3M building, but it's like a block away from here, right above McKnight. And I met my coworker Ben. And the first day I met him, he told me he's my trainer, but he has to leave because he has to go to a funeral. His cousin committed suicide, and he'll meet me back. I met him on a Monday. He'll come back on a Wednesday. And so I met him back. He came back on Wednesday and told me about the funeral and that it was his third family member that committed suicide in the past 5 years. And we were talking about depression, and I don't know why. I opened up to him about my depression. And then he opened up to me about going to church. And he said he goes to Riverside Church. And that's funny because I go to RiverLife Church, and it's like near here. And I go something in my heart said, tell him that it's a CMA church. I'm like, I don't know why I'm telling him this, but I told him, I go to RiverLife Church. It's a CMA church. It's a Christian Missionary Alliance Church. And then his jaw dropped because that's the same denomination he goes to in Big Lake, Riverside Church. And I was like, okay. And he told me he never talks about church. And I was like, I don't never randomly open about my depression to random people either. And so I was like, I've been praying for a long time for God to tell me if he's real, and asking and praying. And I was like being hit under a waterfall. I was like, wow. We both started crying, and we're like, okay, this is really weird. And I was like, okay. And when I got off work, I called Pastor Greg and said, I want to accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and I want to get baptized. And so, yeah, that's my, I always question, if my life was an accident or if we have any purpose. And I feel like that we do have purpose, and we just have to ask God, and God will tell us what to do.